Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
Don't be so fake humble, Akechi.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
And how many jokes does he want to make?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He definitely knows it's us.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
But I mean, Makoto's right. It gets her in the perfect position to actually ask questions and be like, oh yes, part of the panel, right?
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it.
Boring.
We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders.
It's also like a weird setup for like an interview, right? Kind of seems like Akechi's standing on trial.
Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Asking the real questions here.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Yeah, but he's dodging the question.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
I love it that she's not letting go.
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
But I think it's also one of the biggest questions, right?
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
I mean, he's smart. But still, he's even beyond that, he seems more supportive of us, like compared to before, right?
And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Are the ones I know of course he knows us.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
He knows. I mean, I don't think you were there at that stream, Juniper, were you? When we went like first time into Okumura's palace, like as a whole group, like including Haru, Akechi walked by and had like an exclamation mark above his head. So I was like, I think he saw us.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
And he didn't tell.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Oh boy.
Pipe down. He's lying, right?
It's also not sus at all that we four are standing up there and just like observing it. Especially if Yusuke from a different school.
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
And he's playing us so much.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
What a smug bastard.
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
It kind of sounds like he's going to expose us, right? Gosh, is this going down even more?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well.
And kudos to Makoto, she's keeping her cool. I wouldn't.
I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Also getting, like, outright asking that.
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
What?
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
Did just a random call save our butts?
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Did a random call just save our butts?
I'm terribly sorry,
Like,
everyone,
just
but
for the moment,
we'll be
right?
taking a break.
Oh gosh, the suspense.
We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Ooh.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Was it all just staged? What kind of games are you playing, Akechi?
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
He's going to tell us he knows.
Did you set this up?
Gosh.
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh boy.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh boy. This is so sketchy, right? Ah, gosh. But yeah, he really got the hang of it. Playing the big games here. Wow, so many people just like so easily playing us as the Phantom Thieves. Like Shido and the director, Akechi, it sucks. And I'm still not sure if they might not be like on the same page.
No.
Yep, he made photos. Oh boy.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
But two, so he admits that he's also a Persona user. Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too.
Which makes you more sketchy, Akechi.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
How would Akechi look like in that other world?
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
No, I don't believe you. We do know that he understood Morgana. When was it? July? June? Something like that? We had the pancake talk. It's been way earlier than that.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
And why would he randomly get that app? How does this app work?
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself.
Yeah, it's definitely not the correct story he's telling us.
But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
I need to go make some lunch, but it's hard to walk away right now, so much is happening. I mean, you can take it like on your phone with you or something, and just put it on the speaker. Yeah, I think we're at the point where we don't need to deny it. Well, let's just keep quiet.
I'll take your silence as confirmation.
Wow.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
But what does he want from us now? He's telling us that he knows our identity. Is he going to blackmail us?
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
The crow.
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Gosh, Akechi. Okay, since we have Akechi on the one hand, and we have like Shido and the SAU director on the other hand, and they're both playing us, and we know that the Shido side also has someone doing the mental shutdown, so they do have someone with a persona who can enter the metaverse. We also do know that Akechi definitely can enter the metaverse for longer. I mean, at the moment, it's our best guess for who could do the mental shutdowns, right? It's our only guess. But if you were the crow, what is he trying to accomplish here? Is he trying to kill us in the metaverse then? And why is he even a detective? What the heck? To what end is he doing those killings in the end?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him.
I really want to believe that Akechi's not evil. But he's suspicious. Right? Right. The story's twisted. It really is.
I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
And I mean, that also tells us that this story is fake. We know he's been in there for longer. Are you killing people, Akechi? And if so, how messed up is it that you're hanging out with me?
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Yeah, because I think back with the whole pancake stuff, he didn't see us beforehand, right? We were talking like as a group, and then Akechi walked by and asked about pancakes. And it was just like Morgana who mentioned that.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
I wonder what Akechi... If we believe Akechi's story, which we don't, I wonder what Akechi would tell us, like, what he was up to in the last month in the metaverse, right?
I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure.
Should we really tell him so much? I don't know. Which we don't. Rule 1 of Persona Healer. This guy here, Akechi, is sketchy AF.
And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Could we just knock him out and kidnap him or something? But in the end, we don't know for sure, Alistair, and I think if we would knock him out, it would be quite obvious, like at a school festival.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
But still, if we go for he's the one behind the mental shutdowns, why this act? What does he try to do? Is it just like part of the whole plan? Is it part of our downfall?
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
Oh no, Akechi suddenly fell down the stairs. You also really don't like this guy, do you?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
In which way?
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct.
Ah, you're so self-righteous. This is the method that I believe is correct. You're basically accusing the Phantom Thieves about doing that as well. You know, you're not better than us. Stop acting like it. This is the method that I believe is correct.
The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Oh yeah, we do too, but you kind of judge us for that.
Justice.
I don't like snakes in the grass, plus he's generally a suck-up self-righteous dick. I have to agree. Akechi, more like a sketchy. Yeah, also made that one earlier. Really inviting for a joke, right?
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct?
And that's how we get into a palace, I guess.
The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment.
And you know, given that from the very beginning of the game, we know that in the end we're caught in the casino. And we know that Sai is the next, palace ruler we're going after, so the casino is Sai's palace, that's established. And that Akechi is in the end the one driving us to Sai, which the SIU director also planned us to go for. I think that makes a really good case that Akechi is actually part of Shido and the SIU director's team. Gosh. Such a twisted plot. So many important characters.
If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
But I mean, also given that she has a palace, I guess there is truth to his words, and also looking at how unwilling to lose Sai is, there's truth to her corruption. Alright, see you in a sec, how you done?
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Yeah, we will be drunk and beaten up.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
But at least during those interrogation scenes, it always seems like it's just us, right? So I guess at least we're caught and not the others.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions.
But it sounds like the perfect setup for a double crossing, and I guess that's what might happen. That might be the reason why we're caught.
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What? What the heck?
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
We can only accept it. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Yeah, you're really leaving us much choice, Akechi.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
He's so
I
smart.
look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back.
Yeah, really.
About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
Yeah, I guess.
The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
And he saw right through us.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn
Gosh.
it! He had complete control over us!
Yeah, we can only accept. What else are we going to do?
Hey, they're going.
What is that?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in.
That was weird, right? Weird transition.
So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon.
Akechi.
I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our
Yay.
best course of action?
Must say you're good at noticing stuff. Some of that I didn't even notice until my second playthrough. Trying my best.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
I think even if you didn't invite him, same outcome probably.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Can only accept.
Calm down, Ryuji.
And then we have to disband the Phantom Thieves. And that's how Shido in the end can pretend that he solved the Phantom Thief crisis. That's why that's another point why Akechi could be on Shido's side. Because that would make perfect sense. Then he's going to, like, being all populist, but it actually works. He's actually going to do something about that.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
But I think every one of us knows that we can't do shit about it.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again.
I was just looking at the TV, and maybe if you didn't see it already, just look at the screen. Do you see something in front of Sojiro? Why is there a calling card?
Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Because, I mean, we obviously didn't send him a calling card.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh, damn it. Oh, he found it. Enjoy your game, BT, and good luck with the boss fight. Yeah, and I guess now Sujiro knows it's us. It will make immediate sense. The change of heart, the change in behavior, us being suddenly close to her.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
Oh boy.
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Gosh, after 2 days of festival, there's even a post-festival party?
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over.
Same.
Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Mood.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I guess someone's going to invite us. I'm not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
What are we even doing here?
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
What's the student sharing special?
For that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down!
Okay. I like their shirts though. Kind of looks like they could have been worn by Ryuji, right?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Oh boy. It's showtime. You're not really moving though. Nice.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
What's she supposed to do?
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something.
Probably also dancing at the stage, right?
Just wait here and watch what happens.
Curious how often we see Kasumi. Despite not being a party member, she's featured so much.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
Why is she not a Phantom Thief? cute. Though I gotta say, I still wonder how Kasumi so quickly switched from being like really rather depressed to being like her old upbeat self, right? Is it just all due to her persona awakening? Was that enough? I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow.
I mean, she really was amazing.
Dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
I'm really looking forward to find out why we also encounter her in the palace. Why she went there, like, in the first place.
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright, though. The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you.
Aww.
See you soon!
The gym has quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I'll head home.